Oh, that freaking hurt. So, you're on the phone.
Sorry, I'm on the phone.
I'm on the phone.
Sorry,
Okay, so there were fires all over Alberta for like I think the last 3 weeks. Was it last 3 weeks?
I think it was last 3 weeks. Yeah.
Last 3 weeks, and Fort Mac has been hit severely. It's a devastating and horrible thing to have happen. 88,000 people fled their homes.
And it was more than that.
Was it more?
I thought it was more.
But it was a very high number.
Yes.
And they fled Fort Mac and had to find refuge, and all of Alberta banded together and helped out these people.
Boom.
There were fires actually all over the place, though, not just in Fort Mac. Not to downplay what had happened, but here in Spruce Grove, we have some video footage.
It was interesting because Anthony said we should go for a bike ride, and so we did. And we suddenly were on the trail in the middle of Spruce Grove, and we came across this.
This is in literally the center of Spruce Grove.
Yeah, right down in the center.
Yeah.
Look, it goes all the way over here. It goes that way, and it keeps going. South, that's south.
It smells terrible.
What happened?
Oh, this is so...
Do they do this every year or what?
Yeah. Sometimes they go in the...
You know what, I bet they do this just behind the houses so that if something ever happened, it's already dead in here.
Oh. Oh,
Wow. Have you ever felt like a walking staff, like wood, crafted?
No.
Come feel this.
Oh, that's awesome, eh?
Whoa!
That's so cool.
Whoa! This isn't wood.
Still wet.
What is it?
Feel this.
I feel it.
Look, baby.
Whoa, this is cool.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yes, I thought it was terrifying. It was right in our... How was it, like, what, 6 blocks away?
It was
from
like
where
6
we
blocks
not
of
even
like where we are right now.
Yeah, not that far from where we're at, and we had no idea. There was no coverage on it because, like, I imagine everyone was covering what was happening in Fort Mac, but there was also fires out at the Alexis Reserve here.
Alexis Reserve.
20 minutes from our home.
We did know about that though.
Yes, that was on the news, but it was some scary stuff.
It's kind of crazy how a fire can be like literally 6 blocks away from you and you have no idea.
I've never been exposed to that. That's a new experience for me.
Fire is dangerous. When they have a fire ban on, I'm just saying, don't light a fire. They have it on for a reason. I'm just giving you common sense here.
I think there was 3 people in the city that were charged, and
Yes.
their houses were caught on fire.
Yep.
In the city of Edmonton, and after what had happened, like you'd think people would just clue in and pay attention to what's going on around them. I don't know. I'm thoroughly
You're
confused with
endangering
that.
us all.
Yeah.
It's selfish. It really is.
It's very selfish.
It's I have to make a point.
But that being said, though, I think 80% of Fort Mac is still intact.
Yep.
A lot of the homes are still there. Now, I know the government's willing to throw money in. I've put my own personal money into a few funds, and I've just helped out where I could. I actually had to leave my current home because Fort Mac refugees were coming in, so I found refuge somewhere else myself too, to give them a place to live until things had rolled over.
And see, it's just like, like characteristics like that, like it really just shows you that there is still good in the world, you know, like, because all of like Alberta has been helping out, like there's even like
the world,
there's like firefighters from Mexico that came over or whatever, or tried to come over.
I think they tried to come over. Russia, Israel, Palestine, that's the one. That was
Palestine.
One. All over the world, they banded together to help out Canadians, which was nice.
And, it just kind of gives you a little bit of hope. It's like, oh, nice, there is still good in the world,
There's tons of good in the world. But
it's nice to hear.
That was one of the things that happened in our just in our backyard, in our little province of Alberta. Actually, our big province of Alberta.
Big province.
Yeah, that was one thing. I'm just shocked to have that happen, and I'm happy that everyone's okay. Out of the whole thing, I believe only a few people had passed away from the incident.
Yeah, I think it wasn't even because of the fire. I think it was actually just like car accident trying to leave.
I think that was the fire was the initial catalyst to it, and the people trying to leave ended up I think probably, I imagine, trying to flee for their lives.
Yeah.
So it's a tragic thing
It's
to
a
have
shame.
happen, and our condolences out to everyone
Yeah.
who's been affected by it. It's a terrible thing to have happen. But
Anyway, I don't know if you liked the topics that we talked about today. We'd like to hear your viewpoints on the topics that talk about fires. What do you feel? You find them as dangerous as us? We find them very dangerous. We don't think they should be handled carelessly.
yes,
you know,
responsibility, people.
All right, we'll see you later.
Have a good one.